Hello, my classy people. Wayne Bolden is TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. That's right. It's going to be warm out there on the East Coast this weekend for sure. And of course, we're going to take a look at some races over at my home track, Monmouth Park. We're going to take a look at the Monmouth Stakes, which is race number 11, and the last race on Saturday, the Salvatore Mile. But before we dive in, as always, I'm going to ask that you turn your closed captions on so you can see the words going across the bottom of your screen as I ramble on for sure. And remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Great way to support us. Tip sheets are available if you need them. SpeedKing24 at yahoo.com. Just give us a shout out there. Well, again, I'm taking a look at race number 11 on the card at Monmouth, which is the Monmouth Stakes. We have a full field of 9. That's awesome for sure. It's a mile and an eighth. It is a grade 3 race on the grass, 3-year-olds and up. And when you look at this race, in my opinion, there's quite a few horses in here that have great numbers in their last couple races. But when you look closely, none of them really ever won a graded race, even a grade 3. Most of them are allowance horses. Now, a lot of them have finished up nicely in grade 3 races, but has not broken through. So I'm going to take a different approach here for sure. I'm going to go down to an old timer, a Chad Brown runner, right? Chad is the turf master in my opinion, right? And he's tried, true, and tested. And Adhamo, the Irish bred Adhamo, the number 6 horse, is 5-1 on the morning line. Well, this 6-year-old hasn't won a race since 2022. Great record, I guess. 5 wins from 22 starts, 3 seconds, and 5 thirds for sure. Flavien Prat is in the orange, and Flavien Prat won back in 2022 on this horse right here at Monmouth Park, the United Nation Grade 1 race. You see what I mean? This horse does have some class. Now, again, has not won a race since 2022, so tread very lightly here. But when you talk about horses that could reach down and get something, and you got Chad Brown and of course Flavien Prat on the lawn, I'll take my chances with him on top for sure. All right, so the number 6 at 5-1, just going to give him a little edge here for the mere fact that this horse is tried, true, and tested. It's Chad Brown, right? Great speed numbers as well. Well, our second pick, I guess you got to give Grand Sonata a shot here. Here's one of the horses that I talked about. Hasn't won a stake race, but always run fairly decent in them. But it's coming off of a beautiful race. The first race as a 5-year-old on May 17th at Aqueduct with Camuch in the orange. Ran a beautiful race, but it was an allowance race, like I said. Ran second. So the second race off the layoff should be, I guess, better. I mean, should be good stepping into this grade 3. One thing for sure, is in great shape for Todd Pletcher and Javier Castellano stepping into this grade 3 race. So we'll make Grand Sonata our second pick. Probably will be the favorite. Is the morning line favorite at 3-1 on the line. And we'll give that horse a shot for sure. And our third pick, well, I guess we could go way outside to Running B. Well, Running B is by English Channel. You can never go wrong there on the grass with a horse like that. It's another Chad Brown horse for sure, right? Come out of the Dinner Party Stakes, ran third by 3 behind Belnikov over at Pinnacle. That was the Preakness Stakes weekend for sure. Let's give the number 9 a chance to run big here for sure. Our third pick. And we're going to round out our super with Siege of Boston. Siege of Boston, right? Mr. Toner's doing the conditioning here. This horse is bred beautifully for the grass. On the front end by Warfront, and the grandsire is Sadler Wells, right? Don't get much better than that for sure. Well, this one is always around the money in graded 2s and grade 3 stake races. I think the number 5 would give a good account. We're going to call him our fourth pick for sure. So, there it is in the Monmouth Stakes. We're going to go out on the limb a little bit with Adhamo. It's the Chad Brown. I mean, how much can you go out on the limb on the grass? Chad Brown, right? Flavien Prat. We'll get some attention. We'll go out on the limb with the number 6. So, in this order, 6, 4, 9, 6, 4, 9, 5, like that. 6, 4, 9, 5. Go ahead and box it up. There's many ways you can go in here. Twiney Port's in this race. Beatbox is in this race, the number 2. I mean, this is a wide open race for sure. That's why I landed on Adhamo. Tried, true, and tested, even though he hasn't won a race in 2 years. That's tough. But it's Chad Brown, and the horse ran over this track. Again, 6, 4, 9, 5. Race number 11 on the card at beautiful Monmouth Park. Have a great weekend. Stay hydrated for sure. It's going to be very, very hot this weekend.